Defiance, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what can gather. Your fever dream, can't you see, getting closer. Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's a picture in the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brick of every wall, it's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you want to go? Where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. We light it up, we won't come down, and the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. Colossal, we come, these renegades in the ring.
Alright, sorry about that. We're back, but our camera is just wrong place. Alright, okay. Hello, everyone again. Let me turn off the music. Welcome to the Trophy Mages. Really excited to chat with you all. Let me turn off my music, because I'm just the worst. I don't even know how it's playing. I don't know how it's playing. I'm gonna be right back. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, we are back. And that was the worst start in the history of the Trophy Mages, but I learned a lot, so there's that. Alright, so we're going to be going over Green Red Scapeshift today, Modern. I have a PPTQ this weekend. My goal is to just one and done. Play the first PPTQ, win it, call it good. I was going to be playing the Black-Red Vengevine list, but I'm sponsored by Oasis Games. They don't actually have some of the cards that I want, which is very rare for them. And I don't love borrowing cards from players, to be honest. So I happen to own Scapeshift. And I looked at some lists, saw some stuff that I liked, and I kind of want to talk about some of the differences in the list that I'm going to be playing. So the first thing that you'll notice about my Scapeshift list is I only play 26 lands. The reason for that is I just cut a Valakut. I don't think you need 27, and 2, I don't think that you need 4 Valakuts. So this is a pretty easy cut for me, and it actually lets me play an extra spell. Even funnier than that, I get to play an extra spell, and you will notice I'm not playing Prismatic Omens. So let's talk about this really quick. So we have 2 Summoners Pact, 2 Relic of Progenitus, 3 Lightning Bolt, 1 Roast, 2 Farseek, 4 Sakura-Tribe Elder, 1 Anger of the Gods, 1 Sweltering Sun, 1 Reclamation Sage, 4 Search for Tomorrow, 1 Wood Elves, 4 Scapeshift, 2 Chandra, 2 Hour of Promise, and 4 Primeval Titan. So let's talk really quickly about a flex slot. So right now, I'm playing this Reclamation Sage. So we're going to play that in the league today. I'm excited to try it in the main. It gave me an extra sideboard slot. But one thing about this Reclamation Sage that won't move while reviewing this deck is it is taking place of what could be another ramp spell. I could play, instead of these 10 cheap ramp spells, I could play 11. And if I were to play the 11th one, if I were to play that third Farseek, I actually just wouldn't play Farseek. I would just play the Prismatic Omens. I think Prismatic Omens is a little bit of a crutch. It doesn't make you faster in your bad matchups because your fastest turn either way is turn 4. And in your bad matchups, you have to disrupt them. So it doesn't do that, and it doesn't make you fast enough faster to warrant it. But because we're playing Damping Sphere, I could be wrong here, and I might want that over the Rec Sage. And because Rec Sage is good against artifact decks, the most commonly played artifact deck is, Ironworks combo, and I already have a good matchup against Affinity. Like, all of this could be wrong. It could just be correct to play the Prismatic Omens. So, now that we have that covered, let's talk about the rest of our stuff. So, we have a pretty common Green Red list. One of the things that you'll see here that I think a lot of people have started to adopt is a split between my sweepers. One Anger of the Gods, one Sweltering Sun mains. This is because of Meddling Mage. I do have the other Anger of Gods on the board. I've seen a couple of this go all out, and they play Slagstorm in the 75 as a third option against humans. I think that's not a good enough reason, especially when you think of like how bad your bench fight matchup is going to be if you don't have another Anger of the Gods. We see the roast here. This roast has been lots of different things. It's been EEs. It's been all kinds of different cards. And right now, I think that but specifically to just get rid of things in your way, large things. One thing that it kills is Hollow One. It's a kill for their Hollow One in the main deck. There's Gurmag Angler sees a little bit of play modern right now. I think that Roast is something I'm willing to try and something that a lot of the 5 list had. Other than that, I think things are pretty basic. We have the Hour of Promise that act as extra Titans. We have, Chandras that you actually win a large percentage of your games on. We've streamed this deck before and won those games. So, hey, how's it going, Snapkeep Arcade? And so we're just, our goal tonight is just to kind of learn about our deck and make sure that we have our numbers tweaked correctly. Here in the sideboard, the biggest change that I have from my previous list is Damping Sphere. This is interesting. I did not think of this for Grand Prix Vegas. I took this deck, I day 2'd with this deck, losing my last round to not get a pro point. Actually, losing my last 3 rounds to not get 3 pro points. I was doing actually pretty well. And Damping Sphere is one of the decks that I lost. It was Ironworks combo, and I was like, I don't think you can do anything. Like, your Ancient Grudges aren't going to be good enough. They're going to be able to recover their stuff. But I didn't even think of the fact that I could play Damping Sphere. And I was actually playing white because Storm is such a bad matchup that I wanted things like Leyline, and then that also increases your burn matchup and stuff like that. But Damping Sphere might be good enough that you don't need to play white at all. And I don't need Heroes. I don't need Path to Exiles. I can play like a Roast in the main and try and adjust that. So I've mostly been playing Naya. Because of Damping Sphere, we're switching to Green Red. Let's get started. All right. It's sad because I really like the music, but I know that the viewers do not. So, no music. No music, fam. Maybe I'll do some music. You guys just won't hear it. So, I wonder about a few things. I wonder if we'll border in Damping Sphere versus Tron. We're actually going to try it tonight because I've never played with Damping Sphere. I'm going to try as many situations as possible. Part of the stream is for your guys' entertainment, but also it's for a chance for us to learn. So I'm going to do what I can to learn today. This is one of those. Before I mulligan this, I want to talk about it really quick. So, Scapeshift actually mulligans quite a bit, and one of the reasons that it mulligans quite a bit is because, you are. Sorry. You're only playing so many green sources, and you need your first green source 100% of the time. You basically just can't keep hands that don't have green mana. It's not possible. You can't win games that way. So with only red mana here, even with Lightning Bolt, Anger of the Gods, we actually just can't keep this hand. And you know, we kind of get paid off here. This is a much better hand, and something that we're much happier to play. So, all right. So we will keep. We're going to keep that on top. It's actually pretty good. We have a pretty early Titan here. Oh, man. Speak of the devil, and the devil shall appear. Alright, so this matchup is not the Vengevine matchup. It's actually still not a good matchup for us. We do have a really early Titan here, so maybe this Rex Sage actually kills a Hollow one. Another reason I have Rex Sage in the main, by the way. I didn't think of that. I actually like that. Alright, so they got their blood gas back. Totally fine. Alright, are we going to discard some cards? Because I don't want to. There you go. There's the Gurmag. Happens that quick, fam. Happens that quick. Like I said, this matchup is honestly not good for us. We're going to go ahead and play a Sakura-Tribe Elder to gain us some life to block this. We honestly do wish that they had played Hollow One for our Reclamation Sage to take care of. Because we'll have 5 mana next turn. So we'll be able to cast both of these things. Lightning Bolt's a pretty good start for them there. We're still going to go ahead and grab this. And it's entirely possible, you know, that... I mean, we do have to draw land to get to 5 mana, but it's entirely possible that our entire game plan is just play this Rex Sage, block with it, you know. That Lightning Bolt was pretty good. Go ahead and cast that. This is one of those matchups where your mountains often go to their creatures. We're going to grab mountains as soon as possible. So we didn't draw a land. We're going to have to cast this Farseek, though. We can't afford to cast this Rex Sage. And we're honestly in pretty huge amount of trouble here. We're going to have Sheltered Thicket because even though we don't want to take life from our Stomping Grounds, we're certainly not going to try and be drawing tap lands. Alright. Son, get out of here. So we're taking 7 this turn. We basically have to play Titan and have to not take extra damage this turn. They discarded 2 Hollow ones, though. So, and we discarded... wait. What did we not discard? We discarded Cinder Glade, Windswept Heath, or Cinder Glade Mountain, and Search for Tomorrow. Okay. Oh, it's just these 3. Okay. Alright, so now we just need to draw a land. But not that land. That land is not helpful. Okay, so if we go get specifically Mountain, we can kill this. And then if they don't have a land, I can win. Or I can play this and block this and go to 1. Yeah, it's definitely the Titan play. Okay. Yeah, because we'll have 5. Yeah, okay. Alright, everybody. Cross your fingers, fam. Cross your fingers. We don't win a lot of games 1 is against this deck. But we could win this one. Come on. You lagging there, Moto? You lagging there? Alright, we're going to kill this. Alright, everybody. Here we go. Yes, I would like to use it. Sorry, guys. Alright. We're F8. We're F8ing. 2 cards. No land yet. Ah! There was a land! There was a land. Alright. Tell our opponent the GG. Had a lot of fun. Alright. Well, so, first off, had that been a Prismatic Omens, we could have double spelled that turn. We could have grabbed double... Yeah, we could have grabbed double Valakut. Our Valakuts would have triggered his mountains, and we would have been able to kill the Gurmag Angler, actually. So, actually, to be honest, it could have won us that game. That's interesting to think about. Okay, so in this matchup, I like Baloth. I don't hate Anger of the Gods, but I don't love it either. Relic's obviously great. Bolt's great. Roast is great. I think Hour of Promise is a pretty easy out here. Oh, I think I just take up twice. I don't usually do that. Fun fact about the Howlin' Boys: we can stop our hiccups on command. As you can see, I am no longer hiccuping, and I won't be hiccuping until I have to hiccup again, which could be whenever. But yeah, we don't hiccup. Fun fact. I don't think that I want Sweltering Suns over Anger, though. That's one change that should happen. And something to note for the PPTQ. That's not something that, like, I would typically think of doing. I'm kind of bad at sideboarding, to be honest. It's easily one of my weaknesses in Magic. And those kind of switches are something that Limited actually teaches you a lot, but you don't really remember to do in Standard, so. So we still have way too many cards. I think we accidentally boarded in a Crumble to Dust. But these Chandras are pretty not great in this matchup. Now the question is, do we want Scapeshift or Chandra? I think we want to shave a Chandra, to be honest. However, I wouldn't even be surprised if Thragtusk is okay in this matchup. I'm going to actually board that in. Definitely better than this Scapeshift. I think this is how we're gonna try this deck this round. I would love to play first. That would be the dream. We're going to keep this. I actually kind of like this hand. Double Baloth seems like pretty insane against them. Let's give him a good luck. You guys can't hear the music, but I can. Okay. Burning Inquiry, give me 2/4. Why am I so unlucky? Why am I the unluckiest? Really? I now have 3 Baloths and you have a hollow one. Huh. I had so many Baloths. I drew a Baloth. All right. Okay. All right. Untap land, kill this thing, win the game. It could happen. It could happen. Wait, you can hear the music? You shouldn't be able to hear the music. Can you hear the music now? Sorry, you shouldn't be able to hear the music. I did get outplayed. That's the most outplayed I've ever been. Dude, Burning Inquiry again. I don't know why you do that, but I'd love it. I'm so dead. I just... You know, Burning Inquiry is an interesting card, fam. It's an interesting card. Sometimes they get you, and sometimes they get you. I don't know what to say. Like... I'm glad that happened on stream. That's great. It's proof that Obstinate Baloth is not, you know, Burning Inquiry proof. I don't know, man. That was... Someone clip that. Mason, that should be your job. Mason, you can clip that. Wow. I don't clip plays. Okay. I mean, you do you, man. I'm not here to judge. If you don't want to clip it, don't clip it. All right. Let's do this. What we got? That's pretty good. All right. So... we have options here. And I think the best option is to anger. We anger, go to 5 after he attacks. I think anger's the best here. He might have enough mana to Burning Inquiry again, or she might have enough mana to Burning Inquiry again. Oh, get us! Get us so good! Get us so good here! It's frozen. We gotta wait, guys. We gotta wait. What could happen? It could be anything. Oh, it's so many Baloths! It's the most Baloths. It's not. We could have had one more Baloth, to be fair. Alright. This is how you do it. Okay. Redemption! 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 Does he not know that this can't attack? Guys, this is the best day. This day and yesterday are the best days. Yeah, I don't know what happened yesterday, but it's the best day. So we're gonna go to Value Town here. Play this. Kill that. We're gonna go ahead and roast this guy. We don't want this to block. And then we're just gonna go to town here. No reason to deal ourselves damage. And then we'll just, start attacking. Got them on a 2-turn clock. We'll let them know we have another one in hand, but I think this is easy BBGG. We're going to game 3. That Rex Sage was good there. I mean, I know that, like, the Prismatic Omens would have been last game, but Prismatic Omens definitely would have been as good this game. You live and you die by your burning inquiries. That's what we learned that game. Sometimes they're real good, and then sometimes they're real bad. And you just don't know which one you're going to get. I like this sideboard plan. Yeah, I think I'm pretty okay with this. Yeah, we'll keep this. I know that they could potentially be bringing in Blood Moon, but we can think about that when we grab our basics. This is the definition of a keep. As in, I'm gonna keep it. Opponent mold of 6 on the play. Burning Inquiry, give us a dude. That's all I want. That's all I want all the time. What we got? No turn 1. Just making your burning inquiries worse, buddy. Alright, we'll go ahead and suspend this here, fella. Come on, come on, come on. By the way, as you'll see, we're wearing our Patriots jersey because it's the beginning of the football season. And I support greatness. Come on. Also, I've just been a fan since I was like a very young child, so there's sometimes you're just lucky too. Speaking of lucky, let's see how good this Faithless Looting is. Although Faithless Looting is kind of less luck based is their deck. In fact, if they could just only play Faithless Looting, I'm quite sure they'd do it. Like if they had 12 Faithless Lootings, I think this deck would play all 12. I figured out so many things, Patty. So many things. Also, I'm quite confident that we're getting Hollowed Wand. Probably multiple Hollowed Ones. Ooh, look at that! What we gonna do? What we gonna do when we come for you, bad boys, bad boys? I think this is actually okay for us. Like, I think we're actually not in the worst spot ever, which is great. I like not being in the worst spot ever. It's funny how bad Relic not turn 1 is against this deck. Like, when you think about Oh, are we in, like, really big trouble? We're really not, though, right? So, like, we can play a Thragtusk next turn and then go Baloth, Scapeshift. Or we could just go Baloth, Thragtusk, Baloth. Like, it doesn't even matter. So we could grab a forest here just in case of Blood Moon, and then we can lead with Thragtusk. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we're going to be able to grab... I mean, we're going to grab... I mean, we could grab forest again. We'd have 3 mountains in play. I don't think that Primeval Titan's going to trigger that way this game. Like, if we get to cast a Primeval Titan trigger this game, we're probably just going to win. So, just to be real safe against Blood Moon, we'll grab this. Okay. So now we have a choice to make. We can go to 13 with Thragtusk, or 14 with this. We're worse against specifically Burning Inquiry, but it lets us cast Thragtusk next turn for extra life. I think I like Baloth better this turn. They have 1 card left. Like, if it's an Inquiry, then whatever. Yeah. I think the 2 life is worth more than the chancing them having Inquiry. Faithless Looting's pretty rough for us, to be honest. That's not exactly what I wanted to see. That's so much damage from their Flameblade Abbot because they see so many cards. And this actually does them a really good chance of, like, dealing a lot of damage with an extra Burning Inquiry. Or they can even just get a land and then Faithless Looting again to go down to 0 card, or to go down to 1 card again. Wear Tear is interesting from them. It makes me think that they think I have Prismatic Omens. Yeah, so I think what we're going to see here is a flashback Faithless Looting to go to 0 again. To just deal 9 this turn. That's pretty good for us. I think we're in a decent spot. Like, we're going to go to 5 and then go to 10 again with them having 0 cards in hand and us having a Thragtusk in play. And if we draw a land, we'll even be able to play a Sakura-Tribe Elder to be able to kill them with Scapeshift very soon. Big Game Hunter gets to do nothing. They don't have a... It costs black, right? Yeah. Yeah, guys, I think we're going to win this game. We'll see, but I think we will. Yeah, so we're definitely just playing Thragtusk this turn. We can double spell next turn with both of these. So is there a reason to do it this turn? Hold on. So they have 0 cards in hand. We could do it now. And then kill them the following turn. Huh. So... I think it's actually correct to do this. I'd love feedback on that one. I actually don't know which play is correct, but I think this line was actually better. Are they just dead? So 1-6. Yeah, they're just dead. Are they conceding? Because my computer froze. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we won. And there's even sweethearts in letting us like resolve our triggers. All right, give them a GG in the fun games. I would love to. I would love to again. All right. 1-0. Titanshift. Let's do it again, baby. Let's do it again. Okay. So we played decently that match actually. I think we keep this. The question is if how soon we like what we do. So yes. I think Search for Tomorrow is like the most perfectly balanced Ram spell of all time. Fun fact, I think it is. Island. Visions. So we suspend cast. That's definitely correct. The math says that that's correct. Okay. Ooh. But you know what? With them playing it that way, we're going to suspend. Is this good hand? I've never had this many Search for Tomorrows. It seems good. They seem dead. Played Spirebluff Canal. Makes me think Jeskai or Fairies. Or Wizards, sorry. Mana leak? It's way better for me if this is not Mana leak and this is the blue. Reman's whatever. Really? I get the same ramp this turn. I didn't even know that bothered me. Like, I actually don't think it did bother me. Ooh, Storm is definitely possible. It is Storm. You're right. They're storming off. We're probably not dead next turn. We'll find out. So they're going to play Steam Vents. We'll see how they play it. Okay, so we can't double spell these two specifically. So, wait, whoa. Wait, are they dead? No, we don't have 8 mana. They'd be dead either way if we had 8 mana. Okay. That's too bad. I was like, we can plus this, steal them too, and then Scapeshift them for 17, but we don't have enough mana. Because if we had 8 mana, they'd be dead with Scapeshift. I was real excited. Like, real excited. Is there a chance that we're not dead? Because I feel dead. I don't know if you guys know how bad this matchup is, but I feel the deadest. With, like, the earliest Titan you can possibly have, I feel the deadest. But by the way, had they shocked themselves, they'd be the deadest. They're so smart. They're geniuses. Obviously, they're ghosting. No other explanation. Snow-covered island. I saw this in another deck the other day, where they were splitting their regular islands and their snow-covered islands. I will give an arena code to anyone in chat who knows why the modern decks are splitting their lands. And legacy decks. I think somebody did this. I saw this at the Pro Tour. Like, why are people doing this? Somebody tell me. I gotta know. That's not the reason. It's not 4 gifts I'm giving, is it? Ooh, Baral. That could win him the game right here. Wait, that's really the reason? But it's not just Storm that's doing it. Other decks are doing it. Like, other modern decks are splitting their lands between snow-covered and regular. It's not... Mason, you can already have a code. Hold on, but it's not just Storm that's doing it. Other decks I've seen do that. Okay. I'm dead, right? You actually can't win from this gifts? I mean, we're F6, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Mason, you get a code, and I can't see your name because I'm in dark mode. Let me see if going off of dark mode fixes that. Ryan M, just message me and I'll shoot you a beta code also. You're 0% to win through this, right? I should just concede. What? They didn't have another card? They had a Metamorphose, right? Oh, did I accidentally punt and then actually win by giving them the other stuff? I meant to give them the other stuff. What? Guys, we just like punted our way to victory. Because they definitely would have won had I thought about that correctly. I am what you call the dumbest. I definitely meant to give them the other cards, not even realizing that the other cards would let them win. Kind of gonna play with them here. I've been playing a lot of Arena and getting BM'd. I don't think it's that bad of manners. But we're gonna do it anyway. We won't even show them that it was BM. We won't even show them. It was definitely BM. But they don't know. They don't know, so it doesn't hurt their feelings. They're clearly upset. I'm sorry. I don't know how you knew it was BMing. You watching my stream? How you know I have Scapeshift? How you know? Okay, so Roast is obviously terrible in this matchup. Those are great. Those are fine. These aren't that great. Chandra's are pretty bad. We don't even have enough cards. Well, this is how bad this matchup is. We just don't actually have enough cards for it. All right. I think we're just gonna play the Chandra, just using it as a ramp spell in this matchup for Titan. I think that's it. This hand seems great. We obviously need to draw a good card, but, like, we're fast. The thing is like, this matchup is so bad. Like, we can't mulligan this. Like, this is one of our faster hands. It's an interesting draw. So, I don't think we want to play Relic. I think we still want to just play this Sheltered Thicket. Our opponent is very clearly looking for our stream, which is kind of funny. Like, okay, if we lose due to you watching my stream, like, good job, buddy. Really? I think that they're upset about something and they're just going to waste our time, but that's okay. Let's look at some stuff. Like, let's just pull something up. Let's see. Oh, no, we're back. Okay. Oh, we almost skipped through our main phase, though. That would have been awkward. So we'll go ahead and just play this land and press that F8 button. Cool. So we'll pull something else up if they try and do that again. That's whatever. Ooh, is this the Mill 2 draw card? That card seems great here. Opt. Interesting. I wonder if Opt is better in that deck than the other. It probably is, right? Like, milling 2 doesn't actually seem as good as Scry 1 because oftentimes you're trying to actually dig for stuff, so that makes sense. Well, so I do think we want to Relic this turn because I think it technically stops us from dying. And we're kind of forced to Relic again next turn. But because they had played Baral specifically, I think it's correct. We're currently 1-0 and up a game. So we'll see how this goes. Played against two not amazing matchups so far. I think that both are... No, the first is winnable. This one's actually just bad. Looks like we, luckily... Probably don't have to worry about dying this turn. Like I said, Brian, please shoot me a message, and I'll ship you a code. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. 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 I think we Farseek this turn, grab a forest. Oh, whoa, whoa, that doesn't do that. Okay. So actually, I think we Tribe Elder then. And so if we Tribe Elder... Yeah, I think we Tribe Elder because we drew the other land. I think that's fine. We definitely should be activating this still. So, play this, grab a forest, play this, pass the turn. We could also not grab a forest. But I kind of like grabbing a 4. I mean, we have this for Blood Moon. Yeah, let's just grab Cinder Glade. I mean, if they go through double... I mean, this is a good way to go through double Relic. So I think we just give them... Okay, so put 2 cards into their graveyard. Let's just give them Remand Past in Flames. So, like, if they cast... So we definitely respond to this. Yeah. So we definitely respond to this. If they, like, have enough to go off this turn, then good for them. Okay, so there's 1. Okay, so we're going to exile that. And then let's see what happens. So how many grape shots is that? So they're going to remand the grape shot and then grape shot again, right? And then they win? Well, they don't... Oh, no, they do have enough mana. Okay. So was giving them the remand wrong? Oh, but they didn't remand it. Oh, they did remand it. Okay. But they have no mana left. Did they play a land? They have 5 lands in play. I know they're on the play. Like, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They definitely played a land already. They have no mana. Alright, people, how are they winning? Tell me. Put 2 cards into their graveyard. Okay. Like, I'm not wrong. They don't have mana? What is happening right now? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can 5. So we have 7 Valakut. We have 2 Valakut triggers this turn. So we'll cast this. Grab Mountain. Cast this. We'll grab. I guess we'll grab Stomping Grounds. No. We'll use this to kill this. We'll play a fetch land. Attack. Okay. Okay. We'll target here. Yep, I will use the trigger. You can't. There's no way they can go up with 3 mana through a relic. Okay. 4 mana through a relic. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think they could win. Alright, so 2-0. Beating Storm without Damping Sphere. And with our opponent yelling at us. That was weird. Alright, so what did we learn so far? Well, we played better than I thought we would, to be honest. So that's what we learned. There was some interesting stuff here. I don't actually think Storm is an interesting match for any deck. I think it's just unfun magic that should be banned from Modern. That's just me. Alright, I do have probably only one more match coming tonight due to having to record limited time only this week. But don't forget that if you follow us, like us, shoot us a message. You know, we still have arena codes to give out. I'm obviously not playing Arena tonight because it's not available on there, but I love the client. I really do. Well, this hand's terrible. And this hand's good enough. Serum Visions, okay. I don't think any deck that plays Primeval Titan has main deck Blood Moon. I'm just going to fetch when I get a chance and put a tap land into play and pass. Yeah, we'll just grab Thicket. It's whatever. If they have Blood Moon as guys, I'm gonna just take it. I think that it's better to lead with this. I don't think they have Blood Moon in their main. Storm's fun to stream against, right? This is fun Magic, guys. Everything we're doing matters so much. Because I'm playing Valakut, they're playing Storm. It's the most interactive Magic you can have. What else could you want? I don't think this does anything. Hello? Definitely guilty. So we have a couple options. If we draw land, we're going to Overpromise next turn anyway. So if we play Sakura-Tribe Elder, it's just to Overpromise next turn. We honestly just want to slow them down. Like, if this gives us an extra turn, it's whatever. Does this speed us up a turn? I actually don't know. Because, like, we're not going to play this into Titan. Maybe we are. I don't know. I don't know anything. I hate Storm. I think it's so unfun. I don't know how Gifts of Ungiven is legal, fam. I don't know. Okay. Okay. I guess it's a way to get the extra mana. That's actually, like, pretty good. Choosing cards from their library. Storm is so fun. So, don't forget that you can check out our sponsors at In Gaming. Use the code CCMTG10 at checkout to give us a kickback. Let them know that you're checking us out, and it's really appreciated. You can also go to patreon.com/thetrophymages to become a patron of this. If you're watching the VOD, sorry, this is boring. If you're watching the stream, Storm sucks. I'm sorry. It's just factual. You can tell Curtis from Spike Feed that Spencer said Storm sucks and is stupid. You tell him. You tell him. If I have a choice between Infect and Copycat, what would I play? I actually, if I go to GP Detroit with my friends, I actually will be playing Infect. So, I would pick Infect. There you go. So right now we're playing Blue-Eye Control and standard testing for the RPTQ. I'm testing with Quentin Pierce, former host of Constructive Criticism. And then I know that Patty recently followed on stream with my list. You know, it's something that I feel confident about. I think the Turbo Fog matchup is good game 1, and then post-board they have a lot of plans for you. We have some ideas about how we can counteract those plans. So because of that, Quentin and I are kind of working on that, and yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing in Standard right now, mostly, is just getting on Arena and playing. I tried some Wizards, some Mono Red Wizards. I didn't think the deck was very good. I wanted it to be good. I wanted to, like, break it, right? And, like, find a deck that was sweet for the RPTQ, but I really didn't think it was very good. I think Turbo Fog's a really strong deck. It looks like Moto is frozen for us right now, so we're going to click into it. I think Turbo Fog's really strong. I think it's probably the best deck in Standard, especially since there's a percentage of people that think it's bad for some reason. Oh no. Is my stream lagging too? I'm so sorry. I hope this fixed it. I hope the clicking into Moto fixed it for everybody. We're going to just put Revival Metamorphose into their yard and leave them the 2 similar cards. So, yeah, Kefnet, I think in both Control and Turbo Fog could be really good right now. Much better in Turbo Fog than Control, to be honest, but so I think that they're the same. We already know that they have Remand and Unsubstantiate, so let's just play our into whichever one they give us. They're gonna play one of them. Not sure which question. I talked about blue-white. I talked about a couple things. Which question specifically did you miss? I'm really sorry that my mic cut out. Which deck? I think Kevnet's good in blue-white because the people are expecting to control mirrors. I know that it was top play at the Pro Tour. I think that any early plays that you could do, one of the reasons to maximize your mana use against different types of decks is really good in control. So while Kefnet is probably not a good main deck card in control, it is actually a pretty decent sideboard card. I think we're just going to play the same Hour of Promise against them this turn. We already know they have Unsubstantiate. They didn't go off. Oh, I said Infect. I would actually be playing Infect had I been able to play at GP Detroit. So now they have Unsubstantiate still, and I get to draw another card. This is one of the reasons that Remand is so good. But yeah, that's kind of it for where I'm on those 2 decks. I would actually be playing Infect at the GP had I gone to the GP. So that's the deck I would pick. I also think that, like, people aren't really prepared for Infect. They're attacking decks from such different axes right now. I mean, you could probably say the same thing about Copycat, though. It could be that they're similar in that respect. So if we draw an untapped land, which we did not, we could Scapeshift into their Unsubstantiate Scapeshift. So we're going to just once again try and cast Hour of Promise into this Unsubstantiate. And they let it happen, which means that either we're dead or they're dead. That's how I feel about this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can go get this to get 6 and get the same amount of damage. So we'll do that. Although I guess I mean, it's game 1, right? So they don't have Blood Moon. Sorry, we've been playing in Storm for like 30 minutes. It's hard to remember what game we're on. Yes, I would love to. So one of the reasons to keep playing that Hour of Promise is that they already know about the Hour of Promise, and like there's no reason to show them anything else. We're certainly not going to play a Titan into it. We're not going to play the Scapeshift, so they know it's Scapeshift. So we'll see if we're dead this turn. Whew. Maybe we'll turn up the music for this turn. They're casting Past in Flames, so we're probably dead. This is like the saddest thing, guys. I'm so blind. And this contrast on this monitor is so bad. I need to turn off dark mode so I can see chat. So, if you can turn on Charter Course, try to draw ahead. Yeah, so there's a couple of things that we have planned to make. So they. I don't really want to talk about like why I think I like control in that matchup just yet, because it's kind of not fair to the person I'm testing with. But I do think that you can have sideboard plans that are good against their sideboard plans, and their sideboard plan is to help them make their charter courses good. They use brawls to attack with, to attack you directly post board, so that their charter courses are good. So that's something you have to think about. So they need to still, I mean they probably just have it, but if they start casting a couple of, what? Okay. I guess that's why you let Storm go off sometimes, fam. Because sometimes they miss. Alright, yeah, absolutely, anytime you want. Literally anytime. Literally anytime I will collab. I don't know what is happening against Storm right now. So obviously we don't want these. I don't think we want this. We do want this. What did we do last game? Did we keep in roast? Is that what we did? I guess. I think that's probably best. That's probably what we did. Like I said, guys, I'm bad at sideboarding. I don't remember what I did half the time. Alright. We should probably turn off the music now that our opponent's not going off anymore. And this is what we call a keep. And this is the kind of hand that you actually win against Storm with when you're on the play. It's just, it's so hard to win on the draw versus this deck. Yeah, we want to draw a Damping Sphere. So, sorry for the yawn. So we definitely are just going to suspend this. Storm is one of the decks that you don't care about your life total as much Obviously, you don't want to like let them go off too easily, but we certainly, uh, with our draw, want to be able to play our tap land in a timely manner and still go off on time. So I'm going to kind of just commentate their plays. So anytime that a Storm player uses a cantrip, it makes it significantly less likely that they're able to go off against you that turn. Obviously, they were very unlikely to go off turn 2 against us anyway. But it is something to think about when you're kind of doing math and stuff. We're going to leave the Sakura-Tribe Elder open for right now in case they play a Blood Moon. Storm players really love to play Blood Moon against you. It seems unlikely that this player will play Blood Moon against us due to the fact that they don't have an island yet. But they got sweet Manamorphose draws, and then they can play islands against us. Are we dead? Is their head the sweetness? Oh, we're dead. We're so dead, fam. Yeah, we're just gonna FA through this. Let them kill us. And, thank you, Storm player. We will now give ourselves a little bit more music. Ritual, which will put 2 cards into their graveyard. So we're gonna put we're gonna put the rituals into their yard, so that they need to get a little lucky, or already have another ritual. Because this... Oh, am I stupid? Oh, no, they just had tons of Manamorphose. Okay. Can we do it? Yes, we can! Can we do it? Yes, we can! I think that's GG. We'll trust you. We trust you to do it, opponent. We trust you. Alright, game 3 for the 3-0 before we call it Ignite. Oh, oh, yes, we will keep this. Thank you. Thank you, Moto. I mean, we got Ramp. We got Damping Sphere. What more could a young man want? What more? Also, Computer. They're not storming off, but they don't get music now. That's a storming off thing. Unsubstantiate is like a pretty good thing for this deck because it also allows them to bounce things like Damping Sphere. Fun fact. So we can double spell next turn no matter what. So I think we do want to play this. Although we can also attack with it twice to make our Scapeshift better. Fun fact. I don't think that's going to matter. We're not going to do that. But this is just a thought. Goblin Electromancer from our opponent here. As that's loading. So we're going to sack this and double spell killing the Electromancer. I think hopefully slowing them down by a full 2 turns. You know, though, we don't actually have to sack. We can put them to 18 this turn and then sack. Because we have the thing coming off suspend. Yeah, I think that's better. Because even if I draw the Hour Promise, I want a double spell. And we'll get double forced into play just in case. We did draw the Hour Promise. And then attacking them, putting them to 18 makes our Scapeshift like really good. I'm just gonna sack this in the F8. Are we dead again? Oh, okay. We're not dead. I'm just gonna be impressed. Alright, so we can go grab... So we have 3... This is... So we can't kill him. We can't specifically kill... Makes me wonder if grabbing that force was right. So if we grab double Valakut here, it's actually just not helpful. We're going to grab single Valakut and the other Sheltered Thicket. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 8 mana next turn to go do this plus Titan if we wanted to. So we're just going to play this. And then hope our opponent can't kill us. That costs 3. Are we dead? Are they gonna go off for each spell cast this turn, right? They draw it? They have to draw and substantiate, right? Okay, they have three mana now. One, two, three, four, five. So this will kill this. Or they could die. So they do have the option to remand this turn, though. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No! Okay. So we just do this first then. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands in play. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mountains. Okay, yeah, they're just dead. Alright, you got the remand, bro? Alright, 3-0. Beats Storm twice. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, everybody. Let's wrap this up. Go to our deck. Beating Storm twice and Hollow One once is certainly an interesting start to any Scapeshift stream. I did think Deming Sphere was insane there. Like they had it allowed us to double spell early while disrupting them to give us time to probably just win the game. We learned a lot about our deck. You know, it looked like Reclamation Sage. I think on average it would be better than Prismatic Omens. Our sideboard seemed fine. I didn't like. I mean, we only played against 2 different decks, so it's hard to say. But overall, I'm happy with this, and I'm excited to play it at the PPTQ. Don't forget to give us a like, give us a follow. Thank you, everybody in chat. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Patreon.com/thetrophymages. We'll see you guys all next week. For me, I'll be back on Thursday. However, on Sunday, I believe Mason will be there. If not, I'll try and do it myself. Because I think he's going to a tournament somewhere. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you guys all next week.